guys, and welcome back to the HJW Gaming channel for another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video. So the Harvest Special event came out yesterday. So far it all looks pretty underwhelming, to be honest. The rewards are very average, and you know the is a cut and paste basically of a previous event with the cooking, etc. But what also came out with it is the Harvest Special chest. So let's hope that can improve upon the event. So let's have a look at it here. I'm going to be opening up 80 Mathoms worth of the good side of the Mathom chest. So it looks here like this is another one of the chests where you select which respect items you want to move towards. So I personally am going to look towards getting Elrond, Gil-galad. I do have both of their invitations, and I'm also going to look to get Galadriel as well. She's one of the few tier 3s that I actually have respect 5 without getting their invitation, so I wouldn't mind getting that today, though of course the odds are very low. As far as the other tier 3s go, I have pretty much all the ones I want respect 5 or higher, so I'm just going to stick with these 3 as they're the ones I want to focus on. As far as tier 2 commanders go, my Gimli is almost nearing respect 11 now, so I'm going to put him and Balin in so I can get his respect items. As for the third one, I'm not too sure, so I might just chuck Gandalf in there, though I'll probably exchange any respect items I get for him. And for tier 1s, I'm currently getting up my respect for Dwalin. I think I have him respect 14 right now, which is reasonably low. So I'm going to put him, Ori and Merry and Pippin in, as they all share the same respect item. And then maybe I'll also chuck Haldir in here as well, as it could be useful for getting him up for my next season. So it looks like the reward system of this chest is similar to previous times. If anything, they're a bit of a nerf on the last ones. This is not great. So you get 30 tokens for 10, a random respect item at 20. At 40 and 60, you get chests for tier 1 commanders. That's not great at all. Why is that so high up when they're such a poor item to get? And then 80 as well. You get 2 and you don't even get the choice of which ones you want. So we get our first gold respect items at 100, and then you don't get another until 175. Of course, there's 2 gold mithril in there, but that's so far in, it's not worth it. But anyway, let's get opening. Not great on the first 5, just the 1 respect item for Gandalf, so we'll skip quickly on to the next. Again, nothing legendary as of yet or exquisite. We do get a scale mail with Gallant. Of course, the bonus might can be very useful for might-based commanders such as Gimli, Dwalin or Aragorn as well, so that's not too bad. We get our first respect item here. We get a respect item for Elrond, which is excellent. Hopefully I can push him up to rank 7 somewhere soon. And we also get a respect item for Gandalf and the Wizard Fireworks as well. Range Might isn't too bad of a buff, particularly if you're looking to use it on someone like Isildur. But personally, I prefer the Hunter's Mark. So this will actually be useful because I'm getting up a Wizard's Firework with Hunter's Mark at the minute. So this can be used for refining. So that's very good. Next 5, we get nothing but a Bone Mask with Relief, which isn't great. This will likely just go into strengthening for me. The only really valuable Bone Mask variant, in my opinion, is the Hysteria variant. So that's 20, 25 Mathoms in. We've only had 1 legendary item so far. That's not great. We do get a Horseman's Helm with Resolve, which can be very useful for preventing madness when fully refined. But still, we'd hope to get more gold and legendary here. Well, here's our second. And we get a High King of Noldor's Banner for gaining respect on Gil-galad, which is useful. We should hopefully get him also up to rank 7. Then we get respect items for Gandalf and also for Gimli as well. So that's 30 down. We've only got 2 gold. 35 now, and that's an extremely poor 5 Mathoms. Only 1 respect item. And even poorer in the next 5. At least we get something equipment-wise. So the Battle Axe, I usually prefer it with Flay. Because particularly for damage commanders, ignoring target's armor is very useful. Melee Might isn't too useful in most situations. Okay, so we get our 3rd gold item here. We get another Elrond respect item, as well as another for Gimli as well, so that will come in handy. This should definitely get our Elrond up another respect level now. And the next one we get another really poor draw. So we only get a Gandalf Respect item. Going again, we get 2 Gandalf Respect items. This chest is really not being kind to us today. There we go, we get our third Elrond Respect items. We've had... Oh, it's a double gold. That's very... Oh, brilliant. That's really good. Finally, we get a good set of 5 Mathoms. So I was hoping for some legendary equipment here, and of course we get it with the reach of the Riddermark. The cleave effect isn't great though, as most commanders mounted don't do damage via the commander, except maybe Eomer. Ideally, you'd have the Might of Cavalry effect to increase your mounted damage, which is what I would use on my Theoden if this had that effect on it, but it doesn't, unfortunately. But it'll just be used for strengthening, which should be useful, and of course the Elrond Respect item too is good. And immediately followed by another trash 5 Mathoms, with only the 1 Respect item to show for it. There we go, in our next 5 we get yet another Respect item, which is useful for Gil-galad. So we have 10 more Mathoms left. On our next 5 we get a reasonably decent draw. There's 2 more bits of purple equipment. The worn-out smoking pipe is only really worth using if it has sustain. So this one will just mainly go into either strengthening another piece of equipment or refining. And we do get a Wizard's Firework with Hunter's Mark. As I said, I'm already got one already, and I'm going to use this now to refine up another level. But yeah, if you're looking for Wizard's Fireworks, that one is very, very useful. And our last 5 Mathoms only get us an Arnor Cask with the chance to avoid silence, which is a very niche kind of effect. Not many commanders use silence. I think Sauron is probably the only one within the meta at the minute. If you're going to use the Arnor Cask, really the warding effect is probably the best one for stun immunity. Though Blinding Barrier can also be useful if you're looking to make kind of an anti-Witch King build using the tier 2 knights. So that concludes all 80 Mathoms. Not exactly what we would have hoped for. We're just going to go through and claim all these rewards now. But I think we had 5 legendary respect items and only 1 piece of legendary equipment. So it's not really what we would have hoped for 80 Mathoms. In my opinion, if you're looking for a chest to spend your Mathoms on, this, in my opinion, is not the one. But you never know, you might get more luck than me. If you do, just drop a quick note down in the comments and just let me know what you think or what you picked up. Because if you picked up something better than me, then maybe I just got unlucky. But anyway, with that, that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed a quick look into this Harvest Festival special chest. I may get a few more Mathoms in the future and just get it up to a little bit further and let you guys see the full rewards. But anyway, I've been HJW Gaming, and I really hope to see you on the next one.